Do you ever reach the end of your day and feel like you've been busy, but got absolutely nothing important done? Like your time just vanished? You checked your emails, attended meetings, replied to texts, maybe even crossed off a few tasks, but the real priorities, they stayed untouched. That's not a productivity issue, that's a time management issue. And the truth is, most people don't manage their time, they just react to their day. They respond to notifications, interruptions, and whatever seems urgent in the moment. But that's exactly why you feel stuck. If you want to stop reacting and start taking control of your time, there's one method that can completely change the way you work. It's called time blocking. And today, I'm going to teach you what it is, how to use it, even if you're a complete beginner, and how to apply it to get more done in less time without burning out. Time blocking is a system used by billionaires, CEOs, creators, and high performers. It's how Elon Musk runs multiple companies. It's how Cal Newport writes best-selling books while being a professor. And it's how people like you and me can finally get our most important work done consistently. So let's break this down. Time blocking is exactly what it sounds like. You break your day into blocks of time and assign a specific task or activity to each block. Instead of relying on a to-do list where you might have 15 things fighting for your attention, you tell your calendar, from 9 to 10, I'm writing. From 10 to 10:30, I check email. From 11 to 12:30, I'm on client calls. Everything has a place. Nothing is left to chance. Here's why this works. When you give your tasks a home, you eliminate decision fatigue. You're no longer waking up thinking, what should I do today? You already know. Your schedule isn't just a list of tasks, it's a blueprint for execution. And this isn't just theory. Let me give you a real-life example. A friend of mine, Jenna, is a freelance copywriter and mom of 2. She used to feel constantly overwhelmed. She'd start her day by opening her laptop and checking emails, then get pulled into social media, then have to stop to take care of the kids, and by 4 p.m., her main client work still wasn't done. Once she started time blocking, everything changed. She blocked 90 minutes each morning for deep work. No email, no social media, just writing. Then she blocked 30 minutes after lunch for emails. She had blocks for family time, client calls, even breaks. Within 1 week, she doubled her productivity. And for the first time in years, she ended her days feeling accomplished, not exhausted. That's the power of time blocking. But before you start building your own schedule, let's talk about why to-do lists often fail and why time blocking is better. To-do lists are great for capturing ideas, but they don't tell you what to do first. They don't tell you how long tasks will take, and they don't prevent you from spending 3 hours on something that only deserved 30 minutes. The result? You focus on the easiest tasks instead of the most important. You keep adding more things instead of finishing what matters. You get stuck in busy work instead of meaningful progress. Time blocking fixes all of that. It forces you to prioritize. It gives your tasks structure, and it keeps you honest about how long things actually take. Here's how you can get started with time blocking, even if you've never used a planner or calendar in your life. Step 1. Identify your priorities. What are the top 3 outcomes you want to achieve each day? Not 10, not 15. 3. These are your high-value tasks, the ones that move your business, your goals, or your career forward. Step 2. Estimate how long each task will take. If writing a report takes 90 minutes, block 90 minutes. If checking email takes 30, don't let it bleed into an hour. This step alone makes your schedule realistic. Step 3. Create blocks in your calendar. You can use Google Calendar, Notion, or even a notebook. Just make sure every hour of your workday has a purpose. Even blocks for rest, breaks, meals, and overflow. Step 4. Batch similar tasks together. Instead of checking email every 15 minutes, block a 30-minute window once or twice a day. Group all your calls back to back. This reduces context switching, which drains your energy more than you realize. Step 5. Add buffer time. Life happens. Meetings run long, you get tired. Always leave white space in your calendar, especially between deep work sessions. A 15-minute buffer can prevent your entire day from spiraling out of control. Now here's something that surprises people. Time blocking isn't just about productivity, it's also about freedom. Most people think structure means restriction, but the truth is, when your day has structure, you gain the freedom to be fully present. You can work without guilt, rest without distraction, think without chaos, and that's what most people are missing. Think about this. How often do you feel like you're working all day, but still behind? That's not because you're lazy, it's because your attention is being hijacked. Notifications, emails, Slack messages, and even your own thoughts are pulling you in 10 directions. Time blocking helps you focus on one thing at a time, and that's where true productivity happens. Now let's get practical. I want to walk you through a sample day that uses time blocking effectively. Feel free to model this or customize it to fit your lifestyle. 6:30 a.m. Wake up, hydrate, and stretch. 7 a.m. Morning routine. Mindset, journaling, breakfast. 8 a.m. Deep work block number 1. Writing, content, strategy. 10 a.m. Break plus email and admin. 10:30 a.m. Deep work block number 2. Client calls or project tasks. 12:30 p.m. Lunch plus reset. 1:30 p.m. Lighter work, research, meetings, content edits. 3 p.m. Break plus review next day's schedule. 4 p.m. Open time for overflow or finishing tasks. 5 p.m. End workday plus personal time. 8:30 p.m. Evening routine plus reflection. That's it. Notice how the day has a rhythm. There's time for focus, time for tasks, and time for rest. Now, does it always go perfectly? No, but that's not the goal. The goal is intention. Even when the day shifts, you're not lost. You just reblock the time. It's flexible structure, not rigidity. And here's the secret. Time blocking is not about packing your schedule to the brim. It's about giving your energy a home. Because if you don't protect your time, someone else will spend it for you. Let me share another story to make this real. When I started using time blocking, I was working 2 jobs, trying to build a side hustle, and still trying to keep up with family, health, and rest. I felt like I was drowning in to-dos, but once I started assigning time blocks, even just 30-minute focused sprints, I began seeing results fast. I launched my first digital product. I created systems that saved hours per week. I had time for workouts again, and the most powerful shift, I stopped feeling like I was always behind. Time blocking gave me control, and that control gave me peace. But to make this system work long-term, you need to avoid these common mistakes. Mistake number 1, overscheduling. If you plan every second of your day with 0 room for breaks or breathing space, you'll burn out. Leave gaps, plan for interruptions. Life is unpredictable. Mistake number 2, underestimating how long things take. It's tempting to think you can write that report in 30 minutes when it usually takes an hour. Always round up, give yourself grace. Mistake number 3, forgetting your energy levels. Not all hours are created equal. If you're a morning person, block your most important tasks for the morning. Don't waste your sharpest brain power on emails. Mistake number 4, ignoring review and reflection. Once a week, ideally on Sunday, review your calendar. What worked, what didn't? Where did you overcommit? Use that insight to adjust the coming week. And finally, mistake number 5, treating your calendar like a suggestion. Time blocks only work if you honor them. Think of them as commitments to your future self. Show up even when it's uncomfortable. That's how momentum is built. Now, if you've never tried time blocking before, it might feel overwhelming at first. That's normal. Start small. Block just 1 hour a day for focused work. Build from there. And remember, time blocking is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about being intentional with your hours instead of losing them to distraction. If you implement this system, even for 1 week, you'll feel a shift. You'll stop feeling overwhelmed. You'll start feeling empowered. You'll finally start moving, not just staying busy. Because the truth is, your time is your most valuable asset. You can't buy more of it, but you can control how you use it. And that decision, that's where your next level of success begins. So try it. Block your time. Own your day. And watch what happens when your calendar starts working for you instead of against you.